What do you think is necessary to succeed internationally?
Well, for me, let's say I'm going to China, Chengdu, China, to watch a clinic or something, or do a clinic, take some coaches there. I try to study that region a little bit. I'll try to study 2 or 3 words so I can say thank you, hello, whatever, to show respect that I want to learn their culture and language and so on. I think that goes a long way if somebody's trying to learn, because people like to teach, I think, and this is what we do, and so on happens. So then you become friends. And again, it becomes the friendship and the trust and all that. So, internationally, if you don't have trust, you have nothing, I think. So to develop trust, I think you have to show interest in their culture or their business or whatever it is.
So let's talk about the future. 5 to 10 years from now, any goals to achieve?
30 major league teams right now in America. All 30 of them has presence in Asia right now. When I was back before Hideo Nomo days, I would go to Koshien Stadium for National High School Tournament. Nobody. I'm the only guy there from Major League Baseball. I would go to Taiwan for a tournament to scout. And, they would introduce me on the field that a Major League Baseball official came. It was that rare. But now, all 30 teams have presence. All 30 teams are pretty aggressive. MLB is expanding their reach within Asia. So I want to be part of that lead or make sure that the Padre is in the forefront of all that. So that's the challenge, because of the competition's getting greater.
So one last question. The title of the show is Creative World. So what does the word creative mean to you? What is your interpretation for the word creative?
To be open. I think to be open, you can take in a lot of information. I'm an international person, so I like to take information from international sources, of course, and then kind of gather it with my thoughts and my upbringing from Japan and United States, and then try to make it my own and then create something out of that. So to me, word create is to be open and then to make your own.
Wow, that's fantastic. I'm really impressed by your international perspective, making friends, focused on friendship. That's really amazing. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Today's guest was Acey Kohrogi, a pioneer of management of the Major League Baseball teams who currently works with the San Diego Padres. Thank you very much, Acey. It was such a pleasure to have you on our show.
Thank you very much for having me on your show. It was a pleasure.
Next, we have something interesting to show you all. By the way, this episode will be available on YouTube this coming Saturday. For details, please check out our Facebook page. Stay tuned.
Some say there's no need to reinvent the wheel. Sure, unless you can make it better. All tires aren't created equal. The Nitto Ridge Grappler. Spiral wound construction enables our truck tires to be aggressive and ride incredibly smooth. Our tread and sidewall designs deliver off-road performance for even the most demanding terrain, while computer-simulated tread design delivers a quiet and comfortable ride on the highway. The Ridge Grappler goes beyond expectations. Nitto Tire, fueled by enthusiasts.
Hi, my name is Matthew. I am a film composer and a music producer based in LA. I grew up and I was born in Japan. I went to an international school for 15 years in Yokohama International School. I was surrounded with a lot of international students, so that's where I got my English. So I was in Boston, Berklee College of Music. I majored in film score. So I remember playing the drums in Punahou at Hawaii, Johnny B. Good. And after that, I just fell in love with drums. And then I grew up just listening to Disney movies, Disney sing-alongs, and I was really interested in how music was created within the animation. So that was basically, that opened my imagination. Like, I just wanted to write music for animation, and that was the trigger of getting into this industry. there's a lot of people who have influenced me over time. There's so many key people that I want to thank. My mentors, my teachers, my parents, my family members. But if I were to choose 2 or at least 4 key people, it would be Alan Menken and Bruce Seeley. They're the composers and arrangers for Disney. And I was just really mind blown how they wrote the music. And I grew up with their music, which was it was just so inspirational for me, which got me into this. And also, I would say my most influential person were my family, my parents. They just kept on pushing me. They told me that you can do it, just follow your guts. And they both like music too. So they were like, just do it, you know? Like, if you like music, then just go for it. And that's where I am right now. So I am really thankful of them. So my goal is to just write music with good people, with talented, really good people. I would like to write more of R&B and pop for artists, for female artists and male artists. And I also want to write for film scoring as well. Yeah, but my ultimate goal would be to write a music for a Disney parade. I would like to achieve this goal in a couple of years. So my past work, I produced an artist called Harukaze with a music called Love Drug. It's on Spotify. And I've also produced for Jinho Shin and Helena Oh. They are Korean musicians and their EPs are up in Spotify as well. And I've also worked with LA directors such as like Rick Kumazawa and Shikako Fukuyama. I've worked on short films with them. And yes, that's my past work. My current work, I am working on a featured film called The Soloist. It's directed by Yuto Shimizu. I am the composer and the music producer for that one. I'm also working on a couple of artists that I'm producing, R&B and pop. Yeah, so please stay tuned. Yes, please follow my work on Instagram. I am on there as Matt Sato. The O is a 0. I will be updating and keeping the news up there, so please follow me. Creativity means no limit. It's endless creativity. I feel like creativity is, it's just endless. Like, you can make people sad, you can make people angry, you can make people anxious. And for me, that's like the best moment when I make people cry or something, because I know that I'm connecting with them, which is just really touching for me. Yeah, and like if we don't have limits, we can use anything that we want to. We can do anything with creativity. So that's what, it's really hard to explain. The vibe is just different when you're connected with people, and that's what drives me all the time. And I really love what I do to make people happy. So thank you so much for having me. All right.
Nay. You know what song you're gonna play? Debussy Arabesque #1.
Oh, what's up? Thank you for coming.
Ever since I opened this music box, things have been out of place. Sometimes the music box plays on its own. My mother gave it to me 10 years ago when I left home.
ピアニスト、日本でなることも考えたんだけど、世界で挑戦してみたい。
かわいい子。一 人にできるわけないじゃん。これ以上離れていってほしくないの。
Next, of course, Libera. Enjoy! We hope you enjoy the show. Next week, we have a specialist of US-Japan relationship. Don't forget to tune in. Until then, you have a wonderful week. Continue to stay safe. See you next time. For details, please visit our Facebook and Instagram at CWTV Hollywood.